Welcome back to Math Addict 59 YouTube channel. Now, you'll also be asked to find the slope-intercept method, meaning they want you to take the equation and figure out this form. Now, the nice thing about this form, if x is 0, b will automatically be a point on the graph, which is the y-intercept. That's why it's called slope-intercept. The slope would be what happens to the value of x. It's actually the rise over run. If you take the rise over run times x, that'll lead to other points on the equation. So it's not written the best. Well, once again, try to learn this conceptually ahead of using the slope formula. Now, if you were really wanting to force this equation into this form, you've learned in class that you have to add negative 2x to both sides because you need to have x's and y's separated. Now, after you do that, you can't subtract 15 minus 2x. All you can do is write an expression that looks a lot like slope form. So as at this point, you actually have an m and you have a b, but you don't have y by itself. You still have a 3 in front of it. So what you're going to have to do next is you have to realize that this is going to be multiplied by 1/3 or divided by 3. On a lot of problems, you're probably just going to be very happy dividing everything by 3. But you can also multiply everything by 1/3. That's going to lead to this situation. Now, that equation is in mx plus b form. B is 0, 5, which is your y-intercept. You'll be happy. Now, if you wanted to plot a point like you can have a t-chart and every graph has a t-chart. If you choose 3 for x, and if you put 3 in the calculator for x, you're going to discover that it's going to lead to 3. You could verify that in the calculator. You would have to actually go and write negative 2/3 down here plus 5. And the nice thing about multiplying 3 times anything thirds is you can cancel out the 3's. Now you'll realize doing it that way that the slope shows itself on the t-chart. The rise is negative 2 and the run is 3. So the line would take on that appearance. You also want to draw it in the other direction so you could show the math viewers that the line goes on forever in both directions. Now this graph is a negative slope because as x goes positive, y goes negative. So hopefully that will help you a bit. And make sure to tune in to plenty more videos.